Greetings everybody, Economy Games Online. Welcome back to more Lost Dimension. Last time, we strengthened our bond with Nagi, and in this episode, it's time to strengthen our bond with Sojiro.
Is something wrong?
What's the matter? Can I help you? I thought we could talk for a bit.
Yes.
I see. Then I'll join you. What shall we talk about? How are you feeling? Are you experiencing any pain?
No.
I feel like this is a medical exam. My apologies. It's my professional habits. I'm just a doctor after all. Nothing more, nothing less.
No.
Well, nothing hurts. I feel alright. But getting trapped in here quadruples my uneasiness, though.
Indeed.
Interesting. Please don't worry. It's a normal response. Your heart rate is regular, as is your pulse.
More likely.
I'm more curious about your quick wit, pretending to be sick just to see me. Pretending, huh? If I gave you that impression, I apologize. I'm not offended, indeed. I'm still probing around myself. Rather, what I should say...
Well...
Are you here to require information? Do you wish to interrogate me?
No.
No. It's not like I planned out what to ask or anything specific.
Oh.
Just idle chit-chat. I'm not sure about the others, but you certainly are an odd one. You don't fit in somehow. What does that mean?
No.
I don't mean anything, other than you are different. You don't seem like a soldier. Almost like you don't have a purpose here, but you also don't seem like you're plotting something or laying a trap.
Huh?
I didn't know doctors could diagnose all that.
Yes.
Oh yes, we observe breathing, pulse rate, pupil dilation, sweating. And I don't sense any malice in you. If there's a traitor, it's likely someone else.
I see.
Why, thank you.
Well...
But when I said you don't fit in, I too fall into that category. I'm a doctor, surrounded by soldiers. I suppose I'm fulfilling the role of an army surgeon, but that isn't really me. I truly am just a doctor. Nothing more, nothing less. Another round of chit-chat. I thought I'd get a checkup. You didn't seem to be presenting any signs after battle that needed attention. Let me see. The situation we're in can cause a rather high level of stress, though, so I'm sure everything's normal.
Yeah.
You're so thorough with your exams. Well, of course I am. You're a patient, are you not? But what if I'm only acting like your patient, just to get in close and get some information?
Well...
Is that what you're here for? Well, it doesn't matter. My exam will reveal all. I'll know if you're faking an illness. Is that how it is?
Yes.
I might not seem like it, but I am a first-rate doctor.
However...
But now, I think about it, our situation is quite numbing. I'd like to get this over with quick and go home to where I belong.
Huh?
And where do you belong? A hospital? Not just a hospital. Anywhere that has patients requires a doctor such as myself. Well, if you're needed somewhere, then don't you belong there? Like here, for instance?
Oh.
I see what you are saying, that I am needed here. Is that it? I'm grateful, but my primary duty is healing. This is a place for killing and destruction. The people here are not worth healing. There are no beings in need of divine medicine, and so this is not where I belong.
I see.
Divine medicine?
Yes.
Exactly. I am a doctor. When my services are needed, at least. I'm sure you've healed many people. Yes, well, you are free to relax and trust your health to the divine medicine too. You're kind of scaring me. My apologies. I can get a little excited. It's the sort of habit one just never breaks.
Is something wrong?
Something the matter? You don't look so well.
No.
Really? I'm fine. It's nothing serious. You say you're fine, but why don't we talk about something interesting that might make you feel better? I'd like to hear that. Sounds good. You can sit back and listen.
In that case,
Allow me to begin. It's a story about a man who had some beliefs he couldn't give up.
huh?
Some beliefs he felt strongly about.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, and he would not compromise on them. The man even broke the law in preservation of those ideals. You see, he killed another person. This may sound excessive, no? But not to him. He couldn't give up on his beliefs. And he didn't hesitate at all. Is this a true story?
Yes.
Of course it is true. In my experience, fiction makes for a poor treatment.
What?
Treatment? I believe this to be the appropriate treatment for your condition. But I see that you thought this story was made up. That disappoints me.
Now then.
Maybe this is a good point to pause the treatment for now. Take care. What's the matter? You have an especially serious face today. I'd like to hear that story properly.
Well,
Yes, I'll tell you everything.
now then.
Now, where to start? Where to start? I want to be blunt. The man in your story, that's you, right? And why do you ask that? I want to know why you're telling me something that you obviously seem reluctant to share. I've told you, this is proper course of the treatment for you.
Yeah.
And I still need more treatment, right?
Indeed.
So you're giving in? Are you that curious about the content? I see. So there might be a murderer on the loose within our fellowship. And before judging the traitor, it's best to eliminate whomever is a threat to your safety. And you wish to confirm if I'm indeed the murderer, is that it?
I don't know.
It's very possible.
Well,
How straightforward. Well, let me address these accusations. You are precisely correct. I am the man in the story. I turned my back on the law and committed murder. I'm sure this increases my likelihood of being targeted in the next judging. However, whether I am a traitor or not is a separate matter. It might not be prudent to denounce me so hastily. But I should stop this. I don't want to appear as though I'm pleading for my life.
I see.
I see. But it's up to me whether or not I trust you. Then how about this? Do you trust me to watch your back, knowing that story about me?
What?
Should we put it to the test?
Yes.
Only if you'd like to. Let's do it.
Oh.
How courageous. Well then, let's go. And we now have Sojiro's character quest. Creed and Sin. Alright, Creed and Sin. Let's do this. We don't have that many enemies to deal with, but even then, that doesn't mean this is gonna be easy. We do have Sojiro with us, which means our damage output isn't gonna be the best. But, well, let's hope that doesn't make much of a difference. Let's use Himeno, Nagi, let's use Mana, and Yoko. We'll do this. I suppose I have to trust Sojiro. What's the matter? The enemy is right in front of you. Are you afraid to turn your back in my direction? Perhaps you'd prefer me to take up post on the front lines. Is that it? Creed and Sin.
Let's go.
I'll turn
Let's
you
begin.
down. Move out for everyone's sake.
First, of course, is our usual strategy. And this is a bit awkward because I'm not used to Yoko having teleportation abilities. I know it. I'm the one who gave her the teleportation powers, but even then, kind of a weird thing to get used to. Alright, brain hacker. Let's do this.
Commencing assault.
Everybody's stats are now up. So let's send Nagi over the gate. Off to places unknown. By places unknown, I mean right around here. Could use Dragon Dive, but we're only gonna be able to get one of them. Well, that sucks. Alright then. What's gonna have the highest amount of damage? I guess Silent Slot. Oh no, that's very, very short range. Alright, I guess we'll go for Dive then.
Let's go.
Boom. Alright, Himeno.
I'll give you a hand.
I'm gonna have you defer over to Yoko. So that way she can start making her way over to where Nagi is. And that's about it.
Let's do this.
We're just gonna have her wait. And now it's the matter of the team that's up this way. We'll start with Sojiro. We're gonna open up with a Strike Sentinel. Because if we're lucky, we're not lucky.
Here I go.
I was gonna hope we would
Let's
get a
do
one-hit
this.
kill, but I guess that's not the worst thing that's ever happened. Let's try again with Mystic Shot then. Nope. Okay. Cool. And Mana, I'm just gonna have you attack because, yeah, that guy's saying he's gonna take a toll. And because of that, yeah, he's gone. We could possibly be in some trouble though, because I did not organize this that well. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Let's just hope for the best and hope that we succeed. As terribly organized as this might be. Alright, please. Okay, good. Thank God. So worried Nagi was not going to be able to survive, but she did. Because you are amazing, Nagi. Alright. How are we going to do this? I guess for now, let's go for a Mystic Shot. Oh, we got a critical.
My pulse is irregular.
That is
Here I
definitely welcome in my book. Mana, let's just have you... Let's have you use Barrage. She'll finish her off. Bingo.
Let's go.
Alright, 5 more enemies.
I'll turn you to
We're gonna
ash.
have
I'll
to
turn
deal
you
with
to
the enemies that are over here. And that's gonna be priority number 1. Yeah, you're in range, Nagi. Let's go for this.
We're risking casualties.
Shoot, Nagi.
My pulse is
For
irregular.
everyone's sake.
Facing hostile resistance.
You're actually within range, so let's go after this guy next. Let's go for a dive.
Power.
Yeah, let's go for the dive. Bam.
Yeah.
My pulse is
Alright, not bad. Let's handle Yoko's turn next. And let's use a Psychic Assault.
Power. You did it.
And he's gone. Nicely does it. It turns out our foe's vital points are quite the same as our own. Ah, the double-edged nature of medicine. By understanding where we are most vulnerable, we can heal with minimal effort. And vice versa. The same knowledge allows a physician to take life with just as great of ease. All the while without raising any suspicion. But make no mistake, that is not medicine, it is murder. After all, perfect medicine can never take a life. It heals, absolutely. Your grand ideal, huh? Thing you'll never compromise on. The more severe our ideals, the harder it is for them to coexist in this world. Sometimes we're faced with difficult decisions.
My pulse is irregular.
Alright. So, this is interesting. Let's use mass renewal.
Let's see
Unfortunately,
those
you're not going to be able to heal everyone, which that would be nice. But hey. What can be done, really? This is going to get ugly really fast, isn't it? Oh, but you can't... You're not even going to hit me.
That was close.
What's the point? Oh, but we do nothing to you. Crap. Okay.
My head.
The situation is quite
This isn't
interesting,
good.
shall we say. Alright, how much is Strike Samuel gonna take?
On my way.
20 sanity? You should be fine, Sojiro.
Here I go.
Yep.
My head.
And Sho, you should also be fine to use Mystic Shot.
I know your moves.
Yep. And of course he barely survives. Alright, Mana, finish the guy off. Alright, 2 enemies left, and they are gonna be the biggest of my problems. I'm pretty sure. So we got one guy over there, and then we got this large guy. So how do we want to do this? We could do this a very stupid way. Actually, no, it's not even gonna take enough sanity. I don't think I have any abilities. Yeah, Brain Hacker is the ability that takes the most sanity, and I'm gonna be left with 4 sanity, which... That is tempting. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna do it dumb.
Kim, focus.
Let's go.
So let's do this.
I'll give you a hand. I can
Let's defer
still
over
keep going.
to Yoko. And it's probably gonna come back to bite me. We don't even have GP to use many abilities, so you know what? Sure, let's go for Cruel Step.
Please. Yeah.
Reasonable damage. However, that puts us into extremely risky mode. Oh, critical. Alright, Berserk. Oh, she's going for Cool Step again? Seriously? Awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that she's in Berserk mode, but that's beside the point.
Retreat immediately.
Ugh. This is gonna get ugly. Extremely ugly. Well, the only way to do something dumb, the only way to get something done is to do something dumb yourself. Silent Slash is gonna take out enough sanity, but I also risk Nagi going after Yoko. I've done dumber.
Is this it?
Also, I did not calculate Nagi's health. I probably should have gone for 1,000 knives. Whoops! Okay, cool. And Yoko's probably gone now. Yep.
My head.
Damn it.
This isn't
Alright,
good.
fine. Well, one thing left to hope for. Oh, and Sojiro doesn't even have much sanity himself.
This isn't good.
Ugh. Well, no better time than the present.
A concerted strike. I'm not done yet.
Alright, how are you gonna do this? Well, I think first and foremost, go for this guy.
So, the vision
Screw it.
unfolds. There.
There.
Ooh, that was actually pretty good, but, here's the million-dollar question. Is it ultimately worth it? It's now chosen Berserk. Oh, well, you're using... Oh, of course! Salt in the wound, eh? Oh. Thanks, Sojiro, you're the best. Cool. I guess it's only right for you to get the final kill.
Now then.
How was it, leaving your back exposed for a murderer? I can't judge someone by their past, but I know that I was able to trust you now. That's all. Just the sort of thing I expect you to say. So is that the truth?
Yes.
You killed someone? Yes, I did. Even though you're supposed to be saving people? Yes, one could say I killed because it's my duty to save others. What does that even mean? It means precisely what I said. The life before me was lost, but I held on to my beliefs. The thing you couldn't give up, huh? What is that exactly? I like your bluntness. It's a good quality. But are you sure you wish to know? Yes. I guess there's no sense hiding matters. I doubt you'd freak out hearing me being a murderer. Have you ever thought of why the art of medicine exists? To heal wounds and treat illness, of course. Yes, indeed. Remove those two from the world, and everyone lives peacefully. Of course, they'll never be removed entirely, but that just leaves it to doctors to treat these conditions and bring peace. But that means treatment must be perfect. It's not easy, but I was able to deliver that to my patients. It's true. You've done a good job of supporting our group here. No, you are mistaking matters. You see, the credit is owed not to me, but to the perfected art of medicine itself. Just being thankful for it isn't sufficient. We don't have the proper words to repay our gratitude. The art of medicine deserves the utmost praise. It's purely sublime. A doctor needs to merely move his hands, and medicine is performed. In the same manner that a sculptor is able to carve out the Venus from within the rock, I sculpt out life from within a patient. And why did you kill? In the vast realm of medicine, life and death are not related concepts. What do you mean? Medicine is perfect, and in a world of perfect medicine, death cannot exist. There is no place for death. If you use medicine right, there is no patient who shouldn't be healed. Is that it? It runs counter to what common sense tells us in this world. Now, there are patients who are just awaiting death. Hundreds of thousands of them. And I cannot accept it. People whom medicine cannot save. Don't tell me you committed murder so that you don't have to face this reality. You are correct. And thanks to my actions, the integrity of medicine is preserved. Their cause of death is murder, not medicine.
Yes.
You can't be serious.
Damn.
Of course I am. Why? Why tell me this story?
Well.
You'd have kept this to yourself. Who knows? Maybe it was a passing whim. No. Somewhere in my heart, I wanted you to hear this. There's something about you that makes me lose my usual concern for facts and calculations. Alright, Freed and Sin has been completed. And we got the S rank. Cool. As sloppy as that it was. But I'll take it.
What's the matter? So earnest.
I wanted to properly speak with
About
you.
what?
I don't approve of your actions.
I'll admit that's an acceptable reaction. I'm aware that what I did doesn't conform to our societal norms, and my actions can only be described as murder. But I have no regret for what I've done, and I know that people will never comprehend my choices. After all, who could possibly sympathize with my beliefs in this matter?
Outsiders shouldn't have a say in what you seek in this world. And it's not for me to tell you that your view of reality may be skewed. Nor is it my place to condone your actions.
You seem to confront matters head-on, don't you?
Well, we have a mound of problems. There's no time for anything else.
Problems? I'm not sure I follow you there. Is there a specific problem concerning me and my history?
You've told me about your world and your solitude.
And is that something to be considered a problem? You have the world in which you choose to operate, and I have mine.
Yes, you have a sort of reality that you live in. We've established that. But I live in that world too. We've crossed paths in order to subdue the end. So, your world's right here. And I don't want you to be a murderer in my world.
Well, if this is your world, it's your right to inject your ideals into it as well, I suppose. However, if you expect me to be persuaded so easily, you are misrepresented. I won't be talked out of taking lives.
Then I'll stop you.
Will you stop me? Truly?
That's right. Even when we have finished this battle and returned to our separate lives, I will stop you.
I doubt 1 or 2 lives will make a difference.
Then I'll keep at it. As long as I'm there, no more murders.
Well, then I guess you'll have to become my assistant.
If that's the only way.
So that's how you intend to ensure your ideals are justly meted out, is it? How fascinating. I'd love to see this sort of a world. But before we can really see all this come to pass, we must first save the day.
You strengthen your bond with Sojiro Sakura. Alright. And with that, we've maxed out our bond with Sojiro. We're now halfway done with the bonds, but we still got another 5 to go. Next time on Lost Dimension, we're going to be maxing our bond with Zenji. See you guys then.